Okay. Welcome, Flavor Mac audience. Coming to you live and direct from the hot Atlanta ATL. And guess who we have today? Mr. Young Man himself, Lucas DiPasquale. How are you, sir?
Hey, you can pronounce. Thank you very much for pronouncing my name right. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. It's a pleasure to have you today. Tell me something. Where are you exactly right now?
I am in London, England, in a cafe.
Okay. Is there anything special you're about to do in a few moments?
I'm actually gonna perform in a little bit.
Nice.
At the Come Up. Around.
Nice.
It's in an hour or two. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little set.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day, letting us pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So let's jump right into it. I think the first thing people may want to know about you, sir, if you don't mind, how old are you?
I am 19 years old.
19 years old. You kind of have an old soul, but we'll touch on that later.
Thanks, man.
So you've kind of jumped into the scene as someone that has a reggae soul, right? And if nobody saw you, right, and just heard you, what do you think someone how would they react? What do you think?
They might be surprised when they saw me, I guess.
Yeah.
Something to do with my complexion, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's all right. Music doesn't have a complexion. But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
As someone that's really started to get his exposure in the world from a reggae vantage point, how'd you get started?
Well, in terms of music, I started playing when I was very young, about 10, 11, and I started singing maybe in high school. And also in high school is when I started getting into reggae dance hall, and I had obviously heard Bob Marley before and stuff, and some Damian Marley, and a little Terrace Riley and stuff like that. But my buddies in high school really got me into like Popcorn, Vado, Tommy Lee, all those guys. And and I started listening, and then the first thing I did was the Popcorn mashup on YouTube.
Yeah, that's right.
And that was basically the start of it all.
Now, I'm glad you touched on that, because let me ask you a question. Did you expect that mashup to gain the traction that it did?
Not really, no. I kind of just put it up because my friends thought it was good, and I personally thought it sounded pretty cool, but I didn't really think it was like it really launched my career. Like in terms of where I am right now, it totally has launched my career. So no, I didn't really expect that to happen.
Nice. Yeah. Now, I've been kind of watching you for a little while, and it seems like you've been co-signed by some pretty reputable individuals in the reggae industry.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna just call some names out, and I'm not gonna take too long on this part, but especially where Popcorn is concerned, how does that feel to be co-signed by that fella? He's really getting big in the dancehall scene.
It was crazy. I was in the dorm room that I filmed the video in. I was with all my homies, and I looked. I said, "Oh my gosh, Popcorn just tweeted the video." And then he tweeted, like, he retweeted it or something, or quote tweeted it. And then he tweeted it again and was like, "What do you guys think of this?" and stuff like that. And then I direct messaged him and said, "Hey man, thank you so much." And he replied, and he was like, "Yeah, good vibes, up, all that." And it was surreal. It was like, at that moment I'd never really experienced anything like that before, so. It's cool.
Nice. And now, Rep JA. It seems like you wear their clothes sometimes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. Omar hit me up, and he just direct messaged me on Twitter, and just wanted to know if I'd be interested in wearing the clothes. He just wanted to know if I would even wear those clothes, and I was like, yeah, he's got some pretty cool clothes. So yeah, they sent me a few shirts, and we've just been in contact. They're friends. Like, I really like those guys over there. I met the two of them, and they're just really good people. So shouts out to Rep JA.
So since we're talking today, how many times have you been to Jamaica?
Twice. Yeah, we went once. Yeah, we went once off the back of the Popcorn video to be on Stage TV, and to do some more like radio interviews and stuff. And then the second one was to do the Grill performance at the Dream Weekend performance in the Grill with Popcorn.
Have you ever wanted to go?
Yeah, I totally wanted to go, but I didn't think I'd be going under these circumstances. So.
I understand. I understand. It's a dream, right?
Yeah, it was a dream.
It was like a dream. Nice. Well, besides your voice, which is a lovely voice, really lovely voice.
Thank you.
And your skills with the guitar,
yeah.
do you have any other instruments that you play, any other musical talents that we should know about?
I'm trying to get into the piano, because that's kind of like the singer-songwriter, kind of the second go-to. If you can't play the guitar, you play, or like vice versa. If you can't play piano, you play guitar. If you can't play guitar, you play piano. So I kind of want to get them both down because that's how you kind of once piano opens up everything. So I'm learning now. But other than that, it's really like I'm trying to write my own original music now. So I'm taking on a whole new piece of like that's a whole new scape on its own. It's a whole new realm on its own, I guess, because I'm trying to put my stamp on something and try to make people know that it's Lucas, but also make it enjoyable to listen to. So it's just it's crazy, but yeah, that takes up basically all my time in terms of music.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
So you're in England now. You got a show not too long ago. Do you actually live in Canada? Because you're from Canada, aren't you?
I live in Toronto right now. I live downtown Toronto. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
so when are you going back home? Or are you going back home?
Yeah, I'm coming back Saturday actually.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So. We've already touched on the fact that, as a reggae artist, you don't kind of look like the typical reggae artist, which is fine.
Yeah.
And then you're from Canada. So what I'm going to do now is what I like to do sometimes, kind of pick your subconscious. So I'm going to throw names out there. And I don't even want you to think about it. Just the first word that comes to your mind, I want you to respond. You down?
Sure, let's try it. That's
okay,
scary.
Let's try it. Snow.
Snow. Cold.
Alborosie.
What was it?
Alborosie.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, that's fine. How about Collie Buds?
Finally, the herbs come around. That's the first thing that happened.
Okay, all right, cool. Cardinal Official.
Okay, the first thing that happened in my mind was that girl is so dangerous, but really, it's Everyday Rude Boy. That's a big tune. But yeah, that's the radio hit in my head with Akon.
Right on. Well, that was it. All right, cool. Hey, listen, before I let you go, like I said, we really appreciate your time, but I'm sure you get this a lot. Would you mind just busting a tune?
Yeah, what do you want to hear?
Well, if it were my choice, do you happen to know Forever Loving Jah by Bob Marley?
We'll be forever loving Jah. That's the only line I know, but...
Alright, then anything you want.
How about... Turn your lights down low and pull your window curtain. Let Jah moon come shining into our lives again. Saying, ooh, it's been a long, long time. I got this message for you, girl. I was never on time. Something, get something to your girl. I don't remember the line.
Nice one.
Thanks, bro.
Lucas, we really appreciate your time, sir. I mean, from the heart. I hope you really do successful in this work. Sometimes it can be unrelentless, but I'm sure you can handle yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and good things on your show tonight as well.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. Peace, man.
Take care, brother.